children's author Phoebe Fox, and this is Storytime Saturdays. Today I'm reading to you from the Sonoran Desert, and the book we're going to be reading is Look Who Lives in the Desert. This was written and illustrated by Brooke Bessesen and published by Arizona Highways. People think the desert is bare, that nothing would live there, that no one would dare. The place would seem to be barren and bleak, but if you look closely and you sneak a peek, you'll find many creatures with features unique. Coyotes are timid, but they love to sing, yelping it up in a musical fling. At dusk, everyone in the choir sits tall, and the symphony grows as they each start to call. It's a wonderful howling good concert for all. A gecko does magic. He has a great act. He can lose his long tail, then make it grow back. Plus, he has a trick that is quite hard to beat. He walks upside down without suction cup feet, just looking for something that's tasty to eat. In cactus that's prickly, with spines long and dry, a little wren flutters, so perky and spry. She has a great nest site. It's perfect, you see, since guests can't get in without knowing the key. No snakes will be stopping for cookies and tea. With grocery bag cheeks that can carry a bunch, a kangaroo rat shops for goodies to munch. He knows how to pick the best grasses and seeds from aisles of shrubs and sharp thorny weeds. His underground pantry holds extras he needs. A tarantula has a soft tiptoeing prance, like a brown ballerina in an 8-legged dance. She lays a silk carpet on her burrow floor, so she'll know if a visitor comes to the door to join her for dinner, a feast to be sure. They are not pigs, even though they are stout, and each one is blessed with a rubbery snout. Sniffing and snorting, just searching for clues to find food and news Javelina can use, like desert detectives with funky hairdos. Some of the bats that swoop round in the night fly cactus to help keep things right. Drinking from flowers that grow up on top, they sip the sweet nectar like pop in a shop and swap precious pollen wherever they stop. Gila monster is certainly one to discuss. She's pretty, but she's also venomous. You'll know that it's her by the skin on her back, with bumps like the beads on an old woman's sack, in Halloween colors of bright orange and black. If you look upward into a blue sky, you might see a hawk soaring ever so high. She glides on the breeze with such ease, like a kite. What a wonderful vision, a glorious sight, to behold this great bird taking feathers to flight. He travels as much as a businessman might, and he's not a bother, he's very polite. But the little stink beetle is always alone, because when he's scared, he starts squirting cologne, and the smell seems to, well, make everyone groan. She plods along slowly, her house on her back. It's not very fancy, a scaled shell shack. This good-natured tortoise is just on her way. The desert buffet offers nothing gourmet, but she loves a nice stroll on a beautiful day. The roadrunner darts with incredible speed. As he comes from the thicket, he's out in the lead. He really can't fly, but those skinny legs move, and the shape of his feet would be hard to improve. No one outruns him when he's in the groove. The cougar is resting like a royal queen. Her lion eyes gaze, her paws are licked clean. She weighs almost 100 pounds, even more. But unlike the king of old legends and lore, she's called a small cat because she can't roar. Vultures are special. Their job is distinct. Without their strange cravings, we might be extinct. They look from the skies for more waste to be had. They eat things so yucky, they eat things so bad, you'd think from the stink they'd gone utterly mad. A kid fox has ears too big for his size, but they help him stay cool when the temperatures rise. His dark basement bedroom is easy to keep, It's in a round burrow that's slender and deep. He spends the hot days there, asleep in a heap. In a steep canyon, out on a red butte, big horns like a model in a photo shoot, with horns that curl back in a style so slick. She's regal and lovely, but she's also quick, with sheep shoes that make a sharp clickety-click. With blotches that look like a tan army vest, a bobcat blends in to the desert southwest. The noises nearby can come in loud and clear because he has hair tufts that grow from each ear, like little antennas that help him to hear. One desert babe has a rattle to shake. She's young for a snake, but make no mistake, she's quite easygoing, a lady with grace, as long as no one tries to get in her face, as she rests by a rock in her favorite place. The desert night watchman sits perched in a tree with big yellow owl eyes that help him to see. Turning his head 3/4 around, he listens intently to every new sound, especially a rustle from down on the ground. Under a rock hiding deep in a crack, a scorpion carries her young on her back. 30 small kitties, all sitting so sweet, each with 2 pinchers and 8 tiny feet, and a stinging utensil when it's time to eat. Jackrabbit's feet are amazing, it's true. They're as long as his ears, and they're powerful too. He thumps like a drum when he starts to feel fear. It's his way to say, "Look out, danger is near." Then he springs out of sight with his rump in high gear. So you see, the desert is really not bare, that animals live there, yes, so many dare. It's like a big family that can't work apart. Some creatures are athletes, while others are smart, but each is a work of art with a heart. The end. I hope you enjoyed listening to Look Who Lives in the Desert. This was written and illustrated by Brooke Bessesen, and I hope that you'll subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you for the next Storytime Saturday. Bye-bye. If you liked Look Who Lives in the Desert, you might also like Look Who Lives in the Ocean, another book by Brooke Bessesen, published by Arizona Highways. And it's a Storytime Saturday right here on the Mamafox Books channel.